Alright, so today you guys are going to use your questionnaire from yesterday, the superhero that you created, to answer a CER paragraph question that you get to choose. So I did an example for you guys using a superhero that I made up, where she can make food appear and cook it with her mind. I don't know what I'm going to call this superhero. I need Cisco to help me out here. So I didn't name her, but I did question number 1. So number 1 is, what superpowers does your superhero have? And will your readers be able to describe your character's powers in 1 to 2 easy sentences? You could also choose, do their powers affect their civilian life in any way? Or number 3, does your superhero have a special mode of transportation? Number 4, how will your superhero use his powers to surprise us? So you could choose one of those other questions, but I did number 1 as an example. So remember, CER is claim, evidence, reasoning, and you don't have to color code it. I did it to help you understand my example better. So I'm going to read it to you and then we'll go over the different parts. So for mine, question number 1, I put question number 1 here next to question number. And then I wrote, this superhero has the power to not only make food appear and cook it with her mind, but she can also make it taste as if it came out of a 5-star restaurant. Readers will be able to spread the word about this hero because she is easy to relate to. So that's my claim, answering the question of, what superheroes does my hero have, and will my readers be able to describe it easily? My evidence is paraphrased right here, because I'm not working out of a text. I'm just going to paraphrase evidence and use evidence from the real world. So my evidence is, people eat food daily to survive, but they also want to be able to enjoy this necessary experience. So that is my evidence from the world, that people eat food, which is why they're going to be able to relate to this hero. My reasoning, explaining my evidence, is going to be, especially during these trying times when everyone is stuck inside and unable to go to any fancy restaurants, people will need a hero that can make delicious food come out of nothing. All she must do is perform her powers in front of someone with a camera, and she will be all over social media in no time. So that's my reasoning about how people eating food and wanting to enjoy this necessary experience is going to help them relate to this superhero. Right? So I have my claim about her powers and how she's going to be able to be talked about easily. I have my evidence about she is relatable because people eat food every day. And then my reasoning, people eat food every day. People talk about food on social media. People are stuck inside right now. So, even more relatable. All right, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to write a CER paragraph about that superhero that you wrote about on the last questionnaire. Right? You do not have to color code your answers, but it makes it easier to understand where each part takes place. Notice how my evidence is only 1 sentence long and the others are not. This part, I made this 2 sentences because number 1 is a 2-part question, but these others aren't 2-part questions, other than number 4. So if you do number 2 or 3, your claim is only going to be a sentence long, and then most of the bulk of your answer will be down here. Right? So that's what you're going to do today. And then whenever you're done with this, you're going to go do the flip grid. The flip grid today has to do with superheroes. So it's very related. And there's a lot of you who haven't done one yet, and you need to, right? There's going to be a participation grade. The flip grids are. So thank you to those of you who have done it already. They're very entertaining. To those of you who have not done it yet, go ahead and do it starting today. All right?